Hello guys and welcome to Daily Market Movements. Welcome to another episode of Indices Watch. Today we're going to be analysing the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq 100. If you watched yesterday's episode where we looked at the Nasdaq 100 and the S&P 500, I identified the fact that we were looking very overbought, and that's why I circled both RSIs, and I anticipated a move towards the downside. And as you can see on both markets, that's the Nasdaq 100 and the S&P 500 futures, we have started to turn around. Nasdaq 100 was trading as high as 16,500. We're now down at 16,135. And same for the S&P 500. S&P 500 hasn't fallen as much as the Nasdaq 100, but we were as high as 4,700, and now we are down to 4,667. So very good to see these markets turning around. They have to, okay? The RSIs were incredibly overbought. Anything above 70, guys, is considered to be overbought. And as you can see, during yesterday's trading session, the S&P 500 had an RSI as high as 76, and the Nasdaq had a RSI as high as 77. So we're just going to analyze these markets. I would just like to clarify and announce to you all that I do not have any positions open currently in either the Nasdaq 100 or the S&P 500. And the reason why is because I'm waiting for that dip back towards a 50-day EMA. If we get that move down towards a 50-day EMA, that is when I will be looking to purchase the Nasdaq 100. I showed you all during yesterday's video that the last time that the Nasdaq 100 was that overbought what it was yesterday, all the way up at 78, for example. We had I think it was an 11% correction. Let's just have a look. All the way down to the bottom, so a 14% correction, sorry. So if we had another 14% correction, let's just have a look. That would take us all the way down past the 200-day EMA. Again, I'm not saying that we are going to have a 10 to 14% correction here in the Nasdaq 100, but what I am saying is that I do anticipate a pullback, and I think today's session so far, just before we are about to open the markets here in Wall Street, it is looking like we are about to turn around, which is positive. We see it all the time here in the Nasdaq 100. We rally, we become a little bit overextended on the RSI, as you can see, and then we eventually fall back. The RSI corrects itself, and then that allows more traders to hop in and add value to their portfolio, and then we tread higher again. We then become overbought. We then called off on the RSI with a slight move towards the downside, and then what happens? We rally again, and that obviously causes the RSI to then become more overbought. But look, every step of the way we are getting higher and higher and higher. So this is very bullish that we are pulling back. It's not the end of the overall bull run that we've had over the past 18 months. And in fact, I think that we will go a lot higher going into the end of the year. Typically speaking, or historically speaking, this period of the year going all the way through to January is very bullish for the indices, the stock market. So I do believe we will go higher. But as I mentioned just a few moments ago, I do not have any positions open in the Nasdaq 100 and S&P 500. I'm doing a video today to announce that I'm being patient. That is my strategy here. I'm waiting for that pullback towards a 50-day EMA, and then once we get there, that is when I will be buying the dip towards the upside. And it's the exact same here in the S&P 500. I will be buying with dip at the 50-day EMA, and that is the area where I'm looking to buy. So I thought I would just do a quick video today just to have a catch up with you all and to share my strategy. Of course, I will be updating you day to day going forward. Guys, just a quick one. If you are wanting to watch my videos, then please go and subscribe on my streaming service. It launches on this weekend on Monday. So it's www.dailymarketmovements.com. Go and check it out before it launches, because as of next week, I will not be sharing my trades anymore via YouTube. It will all be by the streaming service. So you're going to want to make sure that you go over to that website and subscribe. It's a very small fee of $19.99 a month. Thank you guys, and I will see you all tomorrow.